It's dusty. I ain't even wipe it. Less dusty now. A little less dusty. Alright. Let me make a poll. Do. What should my poll be today? Let's see if I got some paper. I got y'all, don't worry. Hold on. Do. Like and left a comment. I'm almost done making a poll. Okay. The poll is done. So you're only gonna hear this if you watch the replay because I don't think anybody's in here right now. Maybe one person's in here right now. But basically, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give $100 to 2 people, maybe 3. I can't remember the number I said, but at least 2 people. So basically, everybody that comments on my stream tonight, I'm gonna write your at name down and I'm gonna put you in the draw. The next group of people will be from an actual video, maybe a video that I release tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna get a bunch of names and then I will do a draw, spin the wheel, and if your name gets chosen, I'm gonna send you the money. If you don't live in America, it's gonna be hard for me to send you the money, but I'll figure it out. So I'm gonna write down everybody's name. Anybody that comments tonight, and like I said, maybe, I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it, but I just recorded a podcast with somebody today, so maybe like in the comment section of that video, I'll leave a clue for the video watchers. I didn't realize I had 2K subs until like yesterday, so I like to do the little giveaways pretty much as soon as I find out. So it's gonna be soon, basically 24 hours. Oof, that's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Also, I don't have my laptop, so I can only be entertained by the chat. If nobody comes and talks, I will have no entertainment. Unfortunately. Well, no one's in the chat right now, so I'm letting people know that I bust my gun, 'cause it's what I do. Give me one. When it's beef, I keep me too. Trying to get a good piece of paper to write on because I don't want to run out of room to write people's names down, and I don't want to forget to do it. But every single person that comments on this stream tonight has a chance of winning a free $100 for the free, simply because you are part of the reason that I have 2K subscribers. And there's no limits either. Like I said, every single person, assuming people come and comment. If no one comes and comments, I'll be like, bro, y'all missed out on your chance. I'm gonna stay on here at least, let me see, I've been on here for 6 minutes. I'm gonna stay on here for a minimum of 1 hour, unless there's just absolutely nobody in here. But if somebody drops in and talks, minimum of an hour. Anybody that comments within an hour is gonna get entered, whether you like it or not. Entered into the raffle. You're not gonna get entered. That sounded crazy. Sounded very crazy. So, until that time comes, I will just draw some little stick figures on my paper, and we'll get to giving away some money when people show up. Let's see, what's the best stick figure I can draw? Look at this man I just drew. Look at the talent, bro. I just did that in like 30 seconds, bro. Yeah, they call me Young Picasso. That's just what they call me. It's just one of my nicknames, Young Picasso. I could put this on the internet right now to sell for 1 million, bro. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give him a mustache. No, you know what? I'm gonna give him a full beard. Look at the talent, bro. Are you joking, bro? Look at what I just did, bro. That was in 10 seconds, bro. That's why they call me Young Picasso. As a matter of fact, the next person that comments, I'm gonna draw what I think you look like without ever seeing you. Based on your comment. I need to get more paper for this. I'm gonna just start drawing people and what I think they look like based on their comment. But right now, I don't exactly have any paper. Interesting. I don't have paper. But if I had paper, I would draw all of y'all. So for now, let me show you the artwork again. For now, you'll have to accept that I'm Young Picasso. You want to see more? Maybe. I'll think about it. I usually charge. But you know, I'm willing to give the fans a show sometimes. Okay. I'll be right back because nobody's talking. Insanely disrespectful. Maybe you just don't like the video. Maybe you're like, I can't click like on this. I don't like it. Could be. But then you need to leave. Imagine somebody coming into your house and they just don't say anything. They're just like, hey, I'm not really feeling this. Like, and they just don't say anything. And you're like, bro, do you enjoy being here? Do you like what you see? And they never say anything. That's you right now. That's you right now. You're the person standing in someone's house, not saying anything. That's crazy. That's not very good manners as a house guest. Let me tell you that. But if you want to creep on people's videos and you don't want to like, you don't want to comment, I can't force you to do anything. You're an adult, I assume. And you got the freedom of choice, for sure. For sure. But let me tell you what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is nobody's gonna comment. And then I'm gonna be like, whoa, I was giving money away on my live stream and nobody left a comment. And everyone's gonna be like, oh man, if I would have saw that live stream, I would have commented, bro. I can't help you there. I give everyone the opportunity. If they miss it or they don't take the opportunity, there's nothing to do with me. I really wish that I had my laptop right now. Normally when I first start the streams out, it's not really people in here. And I said, okay, I'll get on my laptop, read the news, stuff like that. Obviously that's not happening today. Tell you what I'll do. I'll draw another picture. I'm writing a paper upstairs. My phone is downstairs. That's why I haven't texted back yet. Why you call every time I have to write a paper? Nah, it's not even a fresh cut, bro. It's the same cut. But you just entered yourself into the money giveaway. I said every person that comments, I'm gonna write your name down. And I'm gonna put you in the raffle. You got 2 accounts. You might, you can enter twice. Yeah, nah, you know what, bro? He takes his time with the cut, bro, and he does it with the razor too. So he'll go through with the clippers, and then after that, he'll kind of go through soft with the razor. All right, I got you. I'm gonna put you in twice. They're gonna say I defrauded the giveaway, bro. They're gonna be like, he cheated. Alright, you in there twice, bro. You in there twice. But yeah, he does it with the razor, so it be lasting for a long time. I mean, but when that shit grows back, it's crazy. But it's good while it lasts, though. Bruh, if you win, I'm gonna send you the money. What you do with it after that, that's not on me. But I don't want anyone to think I'm doing shady business. Think like, man, he said his friend won, and then his friend said he didn't want the money, so he kept the money. I won't take it. Bro, you have to. You gotta make me look like a fraud, bro. They're gonna be like, yo, they're running a scam, bro. Where he makes his friend win it, and then his friend won't accept the money, so he just always keeps the money. That's what they're gonna think, bro. Is that the pull again? Alright, that's fair. That's fair. Well, what I'll do is, if you win, I will note you as the winner, and I'll note someone else as the backup, and I'll say, if I can't get Mike to accept the money will go to you. I haven't really decided, bro. So here's the thing. I think when I got to 500, I think I gave away. I don't remember. I know the last time I gave away 100. I think. Anyways, I think I'm gonna do 200 this time. And I think what I'm gonna do is every time my subscribers double, I will give away an extra 100. So this time it'll be 200. Whenever I reach 4K, I might do 300. I think it's just like if I ever become a celebrity for some reason, it's gonna be like unsustainable. But I think all the way through like reasonable numbers, like 20K or something, I think I can handle that. Let me see. 300 at 4K, 400 at 8K, 500 at 16K. Yeah, I wouldn't have to worry about $600 until 32K. That shit might not ever even happen, bro. How are you dealing with not being able to work out psychologically? Uh, Man, it's definitely tough. I mean, I have a dumbbell, so I've been doing like BS exercises. It's definitely tough, but I don't know how to explain it, bro. It kind of feels nice. I'm sure you probably remember me saying this before, but I've worked out like every single day of my life, bro. So it feels like kind of nice to have a break. Obviously, I don't want to just like never work out again, but I'm like, wow, it feels cool to like not do anything for once. Just chill. Wake up feeling okay. I'm not waking up feeling beat up and shit. But yeah, like I said, I'm still doing what I can. And I know like in the next few weeks, like Friday I got another checkup with the doc. That'll be my like a little over 1 month post-op. And he's gonna tell me like what's next. Cause like today for physical therapy, she sat me on the edge of the bed and like my knees were like this, bro. So I can put my feet flat on the ground while I'm sitting down now. And so she was telling me that she wants to try to go a little bit further, and try to get like we're gonna get like 2 more sessions in before I see him again. So try to go a little bit further and get some more flexion. And then yeah, he's gonna tell me what's next. He's gonna tell me like when I can start trying to walk without the walker. Right now I use the walker for everything. I couldn't take a risk. Like definitely could not take the risk. It's not quite at 90 yet. It's not quite. That's what she wants to get to. That's what she's saying. She hopes we can get to like a little over 80, closer to 90 before that appointment. Right now, I think it was at like 75 or a little bit more today. But the doc said like, because originally he said don't go past 70. And she called him and she's like, like he's moving through the shit and it's not like crazy pain or nothing. And he was like, all right, don't do more than 10 extra per week. So I hit 70 like last week, at the end of last week or something. So just every time we've been just pushing it just a little bit more. Obviously, we don't want to re-rupture that shit, bro. I'm not trying to go back to day zero. That would be crazy. But doing what I can. And yeah, I mean, I've had other times in my life where I couldn't exactly work out, like when I was in the field for the military and stuff. But yeah, this is definitely different. I think what's gonna be worse than not working out is gonna be returning to working out and just absolutely not being me at all. Like having to do like some weak ass high box squats and call it a day, or try to cycle on a bike as much as I can for 5 minutes or some shit like. But that's gonna hurt my feelings, bro. I think I'm gonna go to the pool instead. I think it would be good for my mental to not go into a space where I like dominated before, because my mind's gonna be fucked up. So I think I'll just hit the pool, do some pool workouts that way. Like there's no feeling of needing to do more or something like that. I just literally do what I can and leave. Saw your interview with the No Sour dude. Yeah, Angel's cool, bro. He's sometimes you might have seen him in the chat before. Sometimes he shows up at the end of the chats. He's one of those people. I guess we're not that different, but I like met him online like years ago, trained him online, and we just like through social media we just always been in contact for a really long time. So that was our first time ever like talking like that, bro. We've only like chatted in our live, chatted on Twitter, stuff like that, but we never actually had like a real conversation before. So, but yeah, he's a super cool dude, and I thought he did a great job. Um, I know how frustrating it is to obviously like want to be able to express yourself more. I mean, obviously we deal with that in the second language, but I thought he handled it well. I think he did really good. I was expecting a lot less than he had, to be honest. I was like, oh shit, bro, you might be a no sabo kid, but you can speak, bro. You know, I think there's just like the errors that those guys make are usually like subjunctive related because they don't have to use it that much. But if he's just like flowing, like telling a story or something, I'm like, with you being so accustomed to lifting a certain weight and doing certain movements just for your health and safety, yeah. Yeah, exactly, bro. So I think I'm gonna hit the pool, and then yeah, and even whenever I do go to a gym, I probably stay away from weight stuff for a while and just like do movement type stuff. But yeah, trying to go to sleep. You must be sleepy already, bro, because you said 10:30 a.m. So you about to pull an all nighter, or you meant to type p.m. But all right, bro. Good luck on your paper. uh, damn, I don't know. I feel the AC blowing. It's getting hot up in here, dog. Why does it say 4 people are in here? There's no way. There's no way that there's 4 people in here and none of y'all like the video or voted on the poll, because that's crazy. Because that would make y'all bad people. And I don't believe y'all are bad people. Oops. Okay, since Mike's gone, and I don't think there's really anybody in here right now, I'm gonna take a little break. Not an actual big break. I'm just gonna put the thing on pause real fast and check my Twitter. Okay, I'm back. Oh man. This is kind of an uneventful Sunday live. Normally Sundays are the busier day. But you know what? Last live was pretty lit. So it could just be that I only get one cool one per week. And I use my coolness on Wednesday or whatever day that was. But but like I said, I'm gonna try to stay on for a minimum of 1 hour. I'm at 25 minutes now. And the thing is, Mike is the only one that commented. So if I end this live, then Mike automatically wins the money because there's nobody else. And there's nothing I can do about that. So somebody say something. All right, I'm going back to the drawing. Next person that comments, I'm drawing you. I'm gonna draw what I think you would look like, because obviously I don't know what you look like. Let's get this bread. You're not part of the giveaway, bro. But can you come turn the TV on? But you know what? I'm gonna put your name in there because if the money comes back, it's mine. Why not? Are you gonna come turn the TV on? Only if you're in the draw. Okay, you're in the draw. No, it's mine. You there? That sounds like Doodle Bob speak. No, it's mine. You there? Let's see. Axa Molina. Whoever that is.
It's Molina.
Put you in the draw.
I interact with it enough to be a member
It's true.
of the Team Tempa.
You are a member. Wait, I need that big remote.
You disconnected from
Then you're gonna leave and it's gonna be disconnected. The Creator. Hello, the Creator. You've just been entered into the drawing.
La exclusiva del Universal Plus.
You got the remote, bro.
Suscríbete ya.
Dear Future Tim, it's me, 1993 Tim. If you're reading this, it means we got
What
a new
channel is that?
successful streaming platform.
When did you get cable back?
We got a new series.
I haven't had the remotes. I don't think this is cable.
Unlimited porn in our pockets? Check.
Shit don't even work.
See your world of flying cars, normal weather, and new TV characters that don't just rehash old stuff. More plum and so much more.
Teach us lessons? What do you want lessons on, bro? I don't know what I can give you lessons on, but if I know something that you don't know, I can give you lessons on something. What do you want to know? But what the?
Absolutely.
This is
What's our place in all this? I don't know what the future holds. I plan on finding a way home.
I didn't even turn the channel. I should turn the box.
Había una vez un hombre
Pensé que era el que vivía tan preparado para mí.
a quien le encantaba recorrer
Oh
el mundo,
my god.
disfrutando de los destinos más increíbles
Parece que estoy en gris. Solo falta que entre
I can't stand this TV.
y todos los placeres de la vida.
I'm from India. I just want to correct my accent. What, your accent in English? All you need to do, you just need to mimic people, bro. You just need to listen to native speakers and just try to repeat right after them. Edwin Palacios, hey, how are you doing, man? You just entered yourself into the drawing. Edwin Palacios. Brandon, you just entered yourself into the drawing. Skunky Beaumont. Tapping in. Reconfiguring my cardio lift and stuff right now. Wow, what makes you want to reconfigure it?
Dejarte llevar por tu pasión tiene sus ventajas. Útil, clarísimo. Dirección. Yo puedo para que jugáis, para cantar y no sé la persona que ha cancionado ahora que sí. Y también sus contras. No penso por no sé, estic fa la filla mia di història de... Només em serveix per guanyar el título. A mi el teatre jo no t'he sortit.
Drawing, yes, bro. I'm giving away $100 to somebody on this live stream tonight because I reached 2,000 subscribers. So every single person that comments will be entered into this raffle. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Right now, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entries. So your chances of winning something is pretty good. Pretty good. Easy, I didn't do it for 2 weeks while being sick. And when I was doing that, I wanted to make sure I was going about my workouts with intention. It's fair. That's fair. Some exercises were pointless. As I see when I'm weak, just removing adding what could be beneficial. That's good. What did you think of that fight last night, man? Pretty good. That's nice. You know, the Creator. I did an interview with a man from India, and he had the best American accent I've ever heard. It's on my channel. I don't remember what the title of the video is, but it's something like how this guy learned English without leaving India or without going to the United States. Something like that. But if you go watch that video, that guy, his English is really good. Tú estás aquí. Bro. Aksa! Oh, never mind. Maybe this shit just doesn't work. Oh, now it does work. Let's go. But there's still no cable. This dude sucks, bro. You messaged him? I just want cable, bro. I just want to watch TV, that's all. Just wanna watch TV, man. It's crazy. Great fight, gonna rewatch it probably in the morning. Glad right now I was able to pick up the pace in the later rounds. I mean, Buddy was definitely hurt. Clearly had some kind of knee injury, but hey man, when you show up on fight night, nobody cares, man. Don't fight if you think it's that bad. So I think he didn't know how to fight going backwards, and that's what really fucked him up. I mean, but most people don't. Literally, pretty much nobody knows how to fight going backwards. It's very, very rare that people know how to fight going backwards. It's hard, man. Where's my accent from? Well, I'm from Texas, but when I do videos like this, I kind of lighten my accent just so that you guys can understand me more, because you know there's people from all over the world that watch these videos and it might confuse them. My real accent is a little bit stronger than this. What makes you ask that? I learned some from watching movies, mostly Western classic. Give me an example of a Western classic, because I don't know what that means, to be honest. I don't know what. I hope you're not talking about like cowboy movies. Like those kind of Westerns, because nobody talks like that. So you sound strange. If you're talking about the movies where it's like, and the guy's like, draw, partner. And he pulls out his gun like this. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about something else? I don't know if a Western classic is the same thing as a country Western. I don't know. I'm not a movie buff. But okay, Edwin, where are you from? And the creator, another thing that you can do is learn like the way that Americans pronounce things. So one way that I can always tell that I'm not talking to an American or someone that learned English as their second language is because they pronounce letters that we don't pronounce. So for instance, I'll write it down for you. Oh shit. Hold on. Gotta rewrite it. Motivation. This word, motivation. People that are not from America, or people that learn their accent, sometimes they say motivation. But an American would never pronounce they would never pronounce this T as a T. It's more like a D. Motivation. American Sniper. No Country for Old Men. Those are like, okay, American Sniper. Yeah. But No Country for Old Men is like fake. It's like I can't think of what the accent is called, but there's an accent that they use for movies. It's called like a transatlantic accent or something. Well, that's what it used to be, but they have another one that they use now. But it like no one talks like that in real life. It's just what people talk like on movies. If that makes sense. Such a good example. Mike, you're not supposed to be here, bro. But yeah, that is the difference in having an accent and not having an accent. It's not even about there's technically a correct pronunciation of words, but it's your accent is, do you say it like everyone else around you? So you would have an accent if you didn't say that word like we say it. I don't really know much about uh, Indian accents or Indian languages and how they would transfer over to English, but I know about Spanish speakers, Portuguese speakers, stuff like that. I know the mistakes that they make because whenever you have like a language that's very vowely, has a lot of vowels, pronounces a lot of vowels, and you come to a language like English where it's not phonetic and we don't pronounce those vowels not like they should be pronounced anyways. Uh, it's hard because you see the letter and you want to pronounce it. I teach English sometimes, and that's the toughest part for them too. Like it's like they know how they should say it, but they read it, and then their brain in Spanish makes them say an I like an E, you know. So it's just part of the game when you learn another language. Okay, yeah, Mike. I know some of the languages. What I really meant was like I don't know how those languages function. I don't know what they sound like. I don't know what would give him trouble in English. I don't have something specific for him to be like, oh yeah, every time I hear an Indian person speak English, what they mess up on is this. So focus on this. Broadcast accent? That sounds like it would be something for news. But there's a general accent that they use in movies. It could be a broadcast accent. I don't know. Oh yeah, inflections for them for sure. Also, I wonder if the creator can help me with this. I want to say this, but I just don't want it to sound like I'm like making a joke or something. But ever since I've been young, I've noticed that Indian people do this thing with their heads. And I don't even want to do it because I don't want someone to be like, oh, he's like making fun of Indians. I swear to God, I'm not. Ever since I was young, I noticed it. It's like a totally different movement that Americans never do. But it's like they do their head like this. And I don't know like what that is. And I've always just been like, why do they do that? Like, what is that? Mike, do you know what I'm talking about? A side head nod? The fuck is that? They shake their heads to the side to say yes? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Because, like I said, I don't really know anything about their culture. So I've known Indian people in real life. So I've seen them do it. And I'm like, oh, that was weird. I never see anyone move their head like that. Like, obviously, I observe people a lot. So I'm like, what is that? Let's see. I'm learning Japanese slowly. And sentence structure is the toughest thing for me. Thinking about the sentence backwards, essentially. Oh, I gotta put you in the drawing. I have not written your name down. We'll write you down as Mark Beaumont. Can you talk to Kevin Hart like accent? I can't do a Kevin Hart impression. But Kevin, I don't know if you ever seen like his real voice, because he's always doing a bit essentially. Like his voice is almost fake. I know exactly what you're talking about. There are videos on YouTube talking about it with millions of views. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, I know who you are, bro. I was just saying, I'm writing your YouTube name down. Everyone that leaves a comment tonight has a chance of winning $100. So you've been entered into the draw. But what made you want to learn Japanese, bro? Yeah, man, you are entered in for $100. If you're gonna win it, I don't know, but you've been entered. Yeah, but there's some cultures that I'm basically totally ignorant about, and Indian culture is definitely one of them. What you call it? I've only seen like one Indian movie in my entire life, and it was about wrestlers. It was a girl that actually became a really good wrestler from India. It's basically like the story of her life. I don't know any other languages. I know it wasn't just going to get harder and harder. Oh, I know it was just going to get harder and harder the older I got. So I know how to start now. But why Japanese though, of all the other languages? What made you say, you know what? I'm going to roll with Japanese. That's a tough language, man. I don't know the whole breakdown, but I do know that Mandarin, Japanese, Arabic, Russian, and pretty much any chart, they're always at the top of the table, like stage 4 languages that, like, even if you were studying your ass off, like, it takes X amount of weeks to learn because it's just so different than English. My dad's fluent in Arabic, so I still know like the basics, and I always wonder like how hard would it be for me to learn. I don't actually want to do it, but I think about it sometimes. I'm just not the type of person to learn something just to learn it. Like I really need to feel like I'm gonna use it with friends, family, trips, something like that. Don't see myself in China ever, so I would never learn Mandarin. Uh, I've heard Japan's okay. I think if I was gonna go, I'll probably take like a crash course and just try to get some basics. But I'm definitely not putting in the work to learn that. Just just to learn it. When will the winner be announced? Honestly, for the live, whenever I get finished, bro. Or even better yet, it depends. Axel's using a laptop right now for her homework. If she gets done before I get done, then I would just do the drawing with y'all on the live. I'll show y'all the laptop. Like, bro, I didn't make this up. The winner just got picked right now. My name on Call of Duty is Quick Tempa. QUICKTEMPA. Watch Indian Malaysian movies. You have to give me one to watch, man. Oh, there's one that I wanted to watch, but I have no idea what the name of it is. Maybe I could describe it to you and you could tell me if you've heard of it before. And I lied earlier because I like all kinds of music, right? I'm the type of person that if something sounds good, I don't care what language it's in. So there's this song that I listen to, and I'm not sure that it comes from India, but it has Indian vibes. It could be Malaysia, it could be Bangladesh, it could be something, but it sounds Indian to me. You want me to sing it? I don't know the words, but I can make the sounds close enough to where you will be like, oh, okay, I know what that is. it would definitely make a lot more sense to learn Spanish. Hey man, you gotta do whatever works for you. If yeah, okay, you said you're interested in the culture, not in a weeb anime kind of way. Hey, I like anime, but there's definitely some over the top people. Definitely some over the top people. No, but that's cool, man. I think I think it's good to be interested in other cultures. I think there's a whole world out there, man. And America's a really big country, so it's really hard for us to get out and see the world compared to other people. You know, Brits make fun of us a lot, but Brits can go to Greece for like $100. We can't do that, bro. We have to cross an ocean. You got to cross the country, and then you got to cross the ocean, and that costs thousands of dollars. So it's not something we can just go do on a weekend. We also don't get as much PTO as they do, so they get more PTO than us, and they're closer. So they go on vacation for a month for a couple $100. We can't do that. So it's really hard for Americans to leave the country. And yeah, it's real easy to just not explore other cultures, not look into other things, but I think it's important. I think it's a good thing to do. Malayalam. Malayalam. I'll write it down because I'm not gonna remember that. Malayalam. Malayalam. What is that movie about, bro? Okay, I sent you a friend request. I don't know what level I am. I just get on board, bro. But I can promise you that I'm better than most of the random people that play. Now, I'm not better than, crazy good COD players, but Call of Duty Killer, I'm gonna put you in the drawing to Call of Duty Killer. Alejandro Castillo dice Tortuga. Alejandro Castillo. There's a song. Malhari. Okay, I'm gonna write that down too. I only know one song that I think is Indian. Hold on, I have to clarify that. This is a movie, and the song is Malhari by Jack. Boy, I don't know how the fuck to pronounce that, but as long as I get close. Mira. Okay. You might beat me. You might. You might. I don't know how good you are. I mean, we can play on the same team, bro. Damn, I was gonna say something. I forgot. Mantis Shadow, but real shit, bro. You're ripped. Right now, not really. But appreciate it. Right now, I'm a little fluffy. But that's alright. But you just entered yourself into a cash giveaway. Mantis Shadow. Let's see how many people we got now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people. Oh shit. How are the legs? You know, I can't complain, man. This is my second week of physical therapy, and they're bending. So for my expectations, my original expectations, this is so much better because everything I saw online, including like previous professional athletes and stuff, it's like the leg needs to be straight in a brace for 4 to 6 weeks. And I was like, holy shit, bro. But I went to my 2 week checkup and the doc was like, yep, this is good. He's like, you can start physical therapy and blah, blah, blah. So I started on week 2. And I've been bending them more and more every session. Today's probably like my 6th session, I think. And we bent them to the point that like I sat on the edge of the bed, and they weren't at 90, but they were probably like this. They were like 75, 80 degrees. So it's going well. I still won't be able to like do shit with my legs for like another couple of months, but I'm happy to be uh able to do anything with them. I can bend them. I can get out of bed myself now. I still gotta get around on my walker and shit, but I can get out of bed. I can use the bathroom by myself, so that's good. Hurts to bend that far or physically doesn't bend? Both. So basically, man, it's kind of hard to explain. It's like so your legs are like this, bro. And there's all this junk and scar tissue and shit from the surgery in there. So like the first time I ever tried, like I literally just couldn't. Like my legs were just shaking. And then, she assisted me with her hands and like did the little smallest bend, and they just like literally get stuck, bro. It's like, I guess like kind of like your finger. Like bending this here doesn't hurt, but I can't go any further than this. If I start to go further than this, then it will hurt. So that's kind of like what's going on with my legs. The tendons have been drilled back into the bone. And it's healing, and it's not stretchy yet. It's not strong yet. So it's gonna take time for it to become elastic again. So yeah, bro, like I literally like actively bend it, and I'll get here and I'll just like start shaking, bro. Like even if it doesn't hurt, I just can't bend it any more than that. And so you obviously don't want to push too hard past the uncomfortable point or a pain point. I don't want to re-rupture them because they're not really like 100% good to go until like 12 weeks. I think they won't even let you do like a leg day like that with force from your quads until like 12 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird sensation, man. It's super weird. I don't. Yeah, it's really hard to explain, especially like it's not like I've been in a coma for 9 months or something, and I woke up and I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot how to use my legs. Like everything in my brain is like, bro, I just squatted 500 pounds like not even a month ago technically, uh, and it's just like now my legs just won't do what I want them to do. And so it's strange, man. And like I said, for 2 odd weeks, I couldn't. I had to keep them straight. So my quads were super inactive, and now like when I do like anything with quad flexing, it just feels like it's almost not happening. say I gotta wake him back up again. It's fucking weird, bro. It's the weirdest thing ever, to be honest. But luckily, my legs were really strong before, so I think they're handling all this well. And luckily, my upper body was strong, so all the maneuvers that I have to do, like I keep saying I'm gonna make a video. I need to do it soon. I'm gonna show you guys like how I have to get on the toilet, bro. Like I gotta put one hand on the toilet. I gotta put another hand on the wall, and I just gotta lower myself. Like I gotta start like loosening the tension on the toilet arm, and like kind of keeping the tension tight on the wall arm. But if my upper body was strong, I wouldn't be able to do that, bro. So there's lots of people. Like I'm in like a couple of. Well, I'm in one Facebook group for. It's literally for people with quad ruptures, and the biggest thing is like, it's like all of them. It takes them like 3 months, and they're like, today, I went to the bathroom by myself, and I'm like, damn. For 3 months, they had to get help every time they went to the bathroom. That's crazy, bro. I think I went by myself for the first time like around 2 weeks, and it was like super scary. But now that I like got it down, bro, like I let myself down way faster and stuff, and like now that I'm actually bending my legs, like before I was like literally worried that if I bent my legs at all, I was just gonna re-rupture everything and start back over. But now I'm like, okay, they can bend a little bit, or they can bend a lot now. I just can't bend them and then apply force, because that's gonna require the tendon to work. So I have 4 fingers, but you might win because sometimes I'm not really that good. Sometimes I might, but yeah, I don't know if you're gonna win or not. Because I broke my arms, broke my hand. Are you okay, bro? Ya terminé. Entre comillas. So you didn't really finish. You just didn't feel like doing more. Or you finished, but you didn't do a good job. Which one? It's gotta be terrifying the first few times. Oh yeah, bro. Like, I mean, it's still scary sometimes. Actually, today, like, my therapist forced me. I don't really have a good way of explaining it. Yeah, I don't have a good way of explaining it. But, like, I'll try to do it with this. So, this is the bed, right? She wanted me to straighten my leg. Oh, wrong way. Put my leg up here, put my leg up here to turn my body. Normally, I keep my legs up on the bed, and I turn my body all the way around. And she's like, no, I want you to put your legs on the ground, and then turn your body, and put your legs back up on the other side. And until today, I haven't done that without braces on, because I'm like so scared of my legs like bending beyond the point that they're supposed to. But yeah, I mean, she had to just like remind me that like I've been doing therapy. I can like straighten my leg out and lift it all the way up. Like I've been doing that for like 20 reps at a time. So I can take my leg off of the bed without my hands and put it on the ground and put it back up. So let me see. Just need to add citations and check the grammar. Man, I do not miss doing schoolwork, bro. I remember when I used to get to the citations, I used to be like, fuck this shit, bro. I'm about to just like, I don't know if you've ever done this, but I'm so lazy, bro. I was on Google, like, can I get an automatic, this was like a long time ago too, but I was like, automatic citation maker, bro. I was trying everything. I was just like, bro, I'm not trying to write this shit up, bro. The feds threatened me today. Got a letter threatening me with 3 days of jail time for not sending in my information for jury duty. That does happen. What if you got called for jury duty in Colombia? KIBS? Bro, I'm not a citizen. They can't call me for jury duty. But I heard jury duty here is serious, bro. I remember Will and his cousin were talking about in a barber shop because Will was on jury duty. And he was just saying that, like, you can't skip it. And they don't have a way to get out of it. And he was saying that if you skip it, the amount of paychecks that they take from you is so crazy that you just wouldn't do that. And I was like, oh, well, they must pay you decently for being there. He's like, no, they don't even pay you. And I was like, damn. Sounds about right. I have 4 more months that I'm done for now. Another interesting English phrase, worth their weight in gold. Well, if something was worth its weight in gold, it would be very valuable. Oh, the U.S. government summoned you, but you're living internationally. Ah, my bad. I read that wrong. I would tell them that I'm not in the country. Something like that happened to me before. I don't know where I was at. Maybe I was in Washington and Texas summoned me. I think that's what happened, yeah. I just went online and just like, I'm just like, bro, I'm not in the state. Like, I will not be there tomorrow. So, I was like, yeah, it's just literally not reasonable for me to come. And I don't know what happens next, but yeah, they had like a slot that you could pick for out of state or something like that. So, I wasn't too worried about it. And if I gotta go to jail for 3 days because I'm in another country, that's fine. Be breaking my streak of 32 years with no jail time, but that would hurt a little bit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I take pride in saying that I've never been to jail, so that would hurt my feelings a little bit. Just be like, no. But yeah, that's what I was saying last time. I think a lot of English expressions make sense. They just have stories that are so ancient that it doesn't make sense now. Or people don't know the sense that it makes. Mainly because like who even uses gold anymore? Gold doesn't even have the same value. I mean it does, but I don't know, times are different, man. But you know, back then, bro, it was like gold. If you got this much gold, you know, the currency was backed by gold and shit, so something, yeah. If you're 200 pounds and you're worth your weight in gold, then you're worth 200 pounds of gold. You're an expensive man. Very valuable. It makes sense contextually and culturally. But yeah, but you know what's happening, man? Not even just with stuff like that. It's literally with everything. I'll give you an example. And the guy that I had to explain this to might be in this live, or he might join at some point in time. He joins sometimes. Anyways, Jake Paul fought on Saturday. But on Friday, he did his weigh-in. And he looked at his scale and he goes, oh yeah. He said, I'm absolutely dialed in. And I was like, does he think dialed in has to do with a phone? Like, I was so confused. I'm like, why did he use a phone? And this guy replied to me, he was like, it doesn't have to do with a phone. I'm like, no. I'm like, dials, bro. Like, a dial gets you to the most exact measurement, whether it's a radio or some other tool that's using a dial as a measurement, but that's how you get right exactly where you want to be. But who the fuck uses a dial for anything anymore? And you might have if a kid like goes to school, they have a dial on their locker, but he doesn't know what a dial is basically, and he thinks that being dialed in has something to do with a phone. Okay, bro, I was so confused. I'm not even joking. Even though I like, eventually I'm like, oh, he thinks the dialing has something to do with like a phone dial. But I'm like, no, bro. And I mean, even then, that was still traced back to, you know, dialing and a dial tone. But this was not a good sign for saying you're dialed in. That's a generational mistake for Jake. Yeah. Yeah, bro. So that's what happens. You get away from the original tools and the situations where the expressions come from, and 30, 50, 100 years later, people are like, this shit makes no sense. Well, it does. It did. The context is just lost now. So there's a couple other expressions like that. I can't think of them, but I know. Yeah, there's actually another good example is like they still use the floppy disk symbol for save on a lot of computer stuff. Kids have no idea what a floppy disk is. So they're just like, why do we use this dumb little symbol for saving stuff? To them, it makes no sense, which is crazy. But that's what happens, man. You get old, and all these young kids, man, they don't know what's going on, and then you sound old if you do know what's going on. So half the time, I don't even want to explain it because I'm like, I'm gonna sound like I'm 60 years old, bro. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Mike, you don't remember floppy disk? You're not that young, are you? Damn, you just called me 60 years old. All right, explain to me what a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush means, just so I know if I know, because maybe I don't know. You're making me feel like, bro. Last me and Mike talked. Wait, was that me and Mike? Mike, was that us talking about Oregon Trail? That was us, right? Yeah, you brought up Oregon Trail because I brought up Yukon Trail. But yeah, we were just talking about that game. Oh yeah, because we were talking about dysentery and all kind of diseases that don't affect us so much. But yep, good times, man. We're all old as fuck. We having an old as fuck chat right now. But oh, you were confirming it. Okay, I was about to say, bro, I ain't that young. JT, what's up, man? You just entered yourself. Oh, I don't have. Where did my pen go? You just entered yourself into a drawing. JT. What kind of last name is that, bro? Where's that? Where does that originate? Yo, Mike, have you ever looked at Hispanic last names and just like busted out laughing, bro? I always tell Axel that like Americans are like the only people that have basically names that don't mean anything essentially. I mean, a lot of names do mean things like Smith. You know that your family came from a family of blacksmiths and stuff like that. But a lot of other cultures have names where the words themselves mean things. Anyways, there was this boxer this weekend, and his last name was Boca Chica, and I was just busting out laughing, bro. And I'm just like, how did your family get the last name Smallmouth? I wish I knew what happened in history where they're like, yeah, you guys are Boca Chicas. It's about opportunity cost. Having one bird right now is worth, or it's not worth going to find two in a while. Oh, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I didn't know if it was like a specific reference that I didn't know. I did know what that meant, but I thought you were gonna have like a story like this came from this. I mean, technically, I guess that is the explanation. We have that too in Spanish. Again. Yeah. Mike didn't. That was Mark that came up with that example in English, I think. Or did I miss it? Oh yeah, Mark said that. You have no idea where it's from? You never. All right, let me ask this question first. do you know your parents or are you adopted? Because I can't be like, oh, you never asked your parents if you're adopted. But that was like the first thing I ever asked my parents, bro. I'm like, what does our last name mean, bro? This is crazy. No one has this last name. It's better to be content with what you have than to risk losing everything by seeking more. Yep. I am adopted, but even my father doesn't know the origin. If I wasn't alive right now, bro, I would Google what your last name means. Mike, do you know why so many black people have the last name Smith and what else? Washington and I can't remember the last one. But there's three really common ones. Williams? Is it Williams? Probably. Johnson. Okay, but do you know why that is? There's a reason, but then there's a more specific reason. So that is the reason that I was thinking of, but there's a more specific reason. The ones that were allowed to go free. No, Orlando, you're gonna say the same thing Mike said. The ones that were allowed to go free, a lot of them, they told them you can pick your own last name. What are you gonna pick, bro? They only had the presidents, right? So they just knew like, oh, George Washington is a president, John Adams is a president, and blah blah blah. And so that's why, like, if you look at like the first couple of presidents, because in those times they were even more famous. They were just like, oh, I'll pick one of the very first presidents. But yeah, the first thought people have is like, oh yeah, like those were probably the plantation owners. Not necessarily. A lot of times they might not even wanted the same last name as the plantation that they were leaving. So the presidents. But like I said, if you were one generation removed, 2 generations, 3 generations removed from another country, and all you have in front of you is these last names, and they're like, all right, you can pick your own last name. Like, what else can you say, bro? I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna go with Washington. Like, what else can I pick? I don't know another language. I don't know. There's no other last names to choose from. Mosqueda is an Afro-Colombiana apellido. Yeah, that's just crazy common here. All the weightlifters their last name is Mosqueda. Names are interesting, man. Super interesting. Lots of stories and names. Do you guys know what? Oof, I always say this wrong because I always pick numbers instead of names. Not nominal. Is it nominal? Nominative. Maybe nominative determinism. Y'all know what nominative determinism? Somebody Google that. I don't think it's nominal. I think it's nominative. But do y'all know what nominative determinism is? I learned about that when I was a kid. Because I used to just read and have random shit, like encyclopedias and shit. And I was like, bro, this is crazy. Yes, exactly, bro. And I kind of believe it, bro. I'm kind of on board. Kind of on board with it, man. Yep. I might have told you about this, but I had a client one time. She told me she was gonna name her kid Axel. I was like, bro, that kid's gonna go to jail. If you name your kid Axel, he's gonna be the leader of a biker gang, bro. I already know from his name. I can tell, bro. Like, and I can't even remember what her last name was, but I was like, Axel this? Like, this dude is a gang member. Like, But I think it's all connected though. For instance, literally any time, and I literally mean any time from when I could talk until now in English, when people see my last name, they're just like, Shabazz. Shabazz? That sounds like Kazam. That sounds like, man, that sounds like you're supposed to be on a TV somewhere. And so since I've been a little kid, people have been telling me, like, man, like, that's a TV name. Like, eventually you're going to be somebody famous. You're going to be like a great athlete, or you're going to be blah, blah. Bro, I've been literally hearing that since I was 4. I don't really care about that. But imagine if you keep hearing something over and over again. Of course, it affects you a little bit, positively or negatively. But yeah, I think stuff like that. You got a certain name, bro. People are gonna think certain things about you, for better or for worse. And you might think certain things about yourself. Certain people have like funny names, bro. Like you're just automatically gonna be the butt of a joke, bro. You just gotta live with that shit. Certain people got doctor names. You're like, yeah, this kid's gonna be a doctor, man. His name's Ben Davis. He's gonna be a doctor. He's gonna be an athlete. Can't really do much else with Ben Davis, man. Can we play, please? I will play when I get off of the live. Maybe in like the next 20 to 30 minutes. But it's probably your bedtime, right? That's why you're asking that. You need to go to bed, sir. You have the name of an orator. You know what, man? That's probably what my dad wanted me to be. My dad is, I don't know if you've ever seen my dad speak. I don't know if you know who my dad is, but he's a great speaker. Very great speaker. And so he put me in all these like public speech classes and stuff like that when I was a kid. And he probably wanted me to do that. But not really my thing. I can do it. I don't have a problem speaking. But it's not something that I want to get into like that. My first girlfriend's name was Ho. Was she Asian? Like legit Ho? That's crazy, bro. I need to hear more about this. Black with the E also. That's crazy. There was these two twins. I don't know if they were twins. They were brother and sister, bro. I kid you not. Pleasure and Sexona. They went to my high school. If anybody else went to Harker Heights High School, they can back me up right now and tell you I am not lying, bro. Pleasure and Sexona, boy and girl. And I'm like, why would you name your kids that, dog? There's a lot of choices. All those girls got married before 25, got those names changed quick. Shit, I would have changed it too. Honestly, there's like a whole movement where people are like, we should let kids rename themselves or something like that. And I'm like, you know what, man? That's really extra, but I get it. It's kind of crazy that people just pick your name for you, bro. I mean, I couldn't see myself with another name, but it is kind of crazy as you just pop out and they're like, yeah, bro, this is what you're called. Like, don't matter if you like it or not. It's like, damn, bro. Couldn't get a cooler name. After like 5th grade, the jokes got old, plus they were cool as hell. One of the brothers is the best shooter in basketball I've ever seen, for real. Bro, that's crazy. That's the cool thing about sports, though, man. Sports can save you from a lot of stuff, bro. Like, a lot of things that people experience growing up, I just didn't experience because I was an athlete. Like, I don't really consider myself particularly short. Lots of people my height consider themselves really short. Lots of people cry and they're like, oh, you can't get girls at this height, blah, blah, blah. I got bullied in high school. And I'm like, that's weird. I didn't. Like, the only reason I ever felt short is because my teammates were crazy tall because I was a basketball player. But I was never like, oh man, I'm short. Like, I didn't think I was tall, but I didn't think I was short. I just thought I was me. So, but I never, yeah, when you play sports, it's like, this dude's good at sports, bro. Who fucking cares how tall he is or what he looks like or whatever else? Like, so, if your kid's ugly, short, annoying, put him in sports, dog. Sports overrides all of that stuff. No, hey, bro. The assumption that some people have that athletic people, or some people have that athletic people or fit people are dumb, vain, or whatever. And to me, there's no correlation. Yeah. No, there's hella intelligent athletes. I think the thing is, like, the negative people in the group always make the stereotype. So, I mean, like, any stereotype there is pretty much is the negative parts of whatever group. So, yeah, there's the stereotype of the jock. But, bro, I'm like, maybe in the 60s, bro. Most of, like, college athletes and shit, you can't be a jock, bro. Like, if you want to go to a big school, like, you have to make, there's 500,000 athletes trying to go to the same school, bro. If you don't have close to all A's, good SAT scores, you're going to a JUCO, bro. You're not going at all. You're not going to LSU and all these nice schools with super trash grades. Now, if somebody's cheating for you, it's different. But either way, you're smart enough to get somebody to cheat for you. So, but yeah, often the people that have like this crazy drive to be good athletes don't do shit else but play sports and put that same kind of focus into like one or two other things. Lots of athletes are bilingual. Like Kobe, rest in peace. Kobe would be speaking Spanish on the court, bro. He spoke French and English, and then he picked up Spanish so he could talk more shit to other players. And his Spanish got pretty decent before he died, to be honest. Like, he was doing full interviews in Spanish. He picked up a little bit of Slovenian so he could talk shit to Luka Doncic. So, yeah, man, there's crazy smart athletes. My dog, what's up, bro? You just entered yourself into the cash drawing. Oh, I need another piece of paper. I filled this one out. Smartest kid I've ever taught when I taught math was a 6th, 7th, 8th grader with all A's. Yeah, man. Like I said, a lot of times to have the discipline, whether it's internal or because your parents are forcing you to be that good that early, I'm deleting that. To be that good that early, yeah, you're probably not living the life of a regular kid. You could be dumb, but like I said, in this day and age, probably not. Not most people. Okay, I'm writing you down as the life of week. Hey, you start your classes with Will tomorrow, right? Call of Duty Killer. I said I'll play when I get off of here, bro. Mimic HF. What's up? You just entered yourself into cash drawing. Do I dye my beard? Yes. Like every, let me see. This last time it lasted from August to, I just dyed that shit again in like January. So probably like every 4 or 5 months maybe. I'll dye that shit like crazy bright. And then after like a month or two it started getting like this. And it'll just be like the edges. And then it'll go, obviously it'll go back to black. Like if I tell him to like lower my beard next time, then most of this will get taken off. And I'll be pretty close to all black again. And then I'll just rock it black for like a month or so, and then I'll dye it again. And get all the same reactions I always get, like, oh bro, why'd you do that? It doesn't suit you. And I'll be like, thanks. And then someone else will be like, man, that looks super good on you. And I'm like, thanks. Don't care if you like it or not, I'm still gonna do it. There's a guy that comes on here all the time, bro. I don't think he's ever been in here while y'all have been on here. He literally gets on at the beginning of my streams. And his name is like Depredador. And he's just like, that dye does not look good on you, bro. And I'm like, thanks, bro. And he's like, no, seriously, like I have a good eye for fashion and I know it looks good on people. And I'm like, bro, I'm still gonna dye it this color. I mean, like, I respect your opinion, bro, but I'm not gonna undye it. Like, what you want me to do, bro? He's cool. He's cool when he's not talking shit about my beard. I think the other thing too, not that I would care, even if I wasn't married, but I'm just like, bro, I'm married. Like, you telling me that like I'm not gonna get no girls? I don't fucking care, bro. But even if you said that when I was single, I was just been like, yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it. Love the streams. You just entered yourself into the cash drawing. Thirsty. Jonah. Luna. Now the real problem is gonna be if somebody wins outside the United States. I have no idea how I'm gonna send them the money. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. My plan, I'm thinking, I was gonna do it later tonight or in the morning, but I think I might just do the drawing on the stream. That way no one says I cheated or some shit. It just depends on if Oxic is done with the laptop before I get done with this. So I really don't know how much longer I want to stay on. It's 10:50. I think last time I went to like 11:30 or something. I'll stay on to at least 11:15 probably. Meek, you didn't reply to me, bro. Do you start classes with Will tomorrow? Yeah. Happy for you, man. I'm telling you, bro, you're about to make crazy, crazy progress, bro. And like I said, bro, I don't know if you did it yet. You don't have to post it anywhere. Just make a video, right, like today or tomorrow or something like that, whenever you start. And just say, like, everything that you know in Spanish, bro. Like, talk about your day, talk about your life, whatever. So that 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months from now, you'll look back at that video and just be like, yo, I came so far, bro. Yeah, bro. See, Mike's telling you, listen to me, bro, because see, Mike has like full videos from when he started to now. I have like a 15-second clip because I felt like so embarrassed. So my first like month of taking it seriously, bro, I literally said like 4 sentences on the camera. I'm like my girlfriend said this would be a good idea, blah blah blah. This is when me and Axel were married, obviously. And then the next month, I'm like, yeah, like I'm just doing this just for whatever. I don't think I'm ever gonna look at this again. Man, like 6 months later, bro, I look back and I'm like, yo, I was fucking trash. That's crazy, bro. And I was like going through my phone. I'm like, I need more clips. I could make a cool YouTube video about this. No clips, bro. All I did was those little videos, bro. And I'm like, damn it, bro. I wish I would have made like 5-minute videos or it's like literally just stretching my Spanish out to the limit so I could really just be like, oh, wow, like I came this far. Or just to show other people too, because like those little 15-second clips, people are like, bro, I don't know what your Spanish was like because you barely talking on there. So, what kind of programming do you do for people? My programming is all personalized, bro. So, there's hardly anyone that I won't accept. I mean, if you're like a very specific athlete in a sport that I don't have experience with, I usually tell people like, I got friends that do the same thing, but they've actually competed in that or they're better at it. Just knowledge wise, but anything strength sports, sports that I've competed in, sports that I have experience coaching in, normal sports. I'm just talking like if you do like bobsled or some shit, bro, I'm probably gonna be like, I have no experience coaching someone in bobsled, so I can still write a strength program for you, and I can research it as much as I can, because I mean that's what I have to do in real life as a strength and conditioning coach. Sometimes I'll get like, I don't even know, bro. Just let's say golfers, right? Because golf's not something that I really do like that. Sometimes I'll get a golfer in real life or a golf team, and I'm like, okay, like I really need to look into this sport, like see like where the most injuries happen, what kind of program will help them prevent those injuries, stuff like that. So, but yeah, I just sit down and talk with the person. Some people don't want to talk, but you know, if people do a phone call, prefer to do a phone call. If they don't want to, I'm like, give me all the info I need. Tell me everything that you do. Tell me your injury history. Tell me everything, every little detail, and then tell me what we're trying to accomplish on what timeline, and then I'll just go from there, basically. Had to restart my phone. I'm back. He's back. I watched Mike's video since the last time I was in your stream. It's great advice to record your progress. I'm telling you, bro. Castro, listen. Hey, Mike, remember when I told you there was somebody that moved here that don't speak Spanish? Castro, that's Castro. Hey, Castro, did you make a video speaking Spanish? Because that's what you need to do too. Because Castro learns from Will right now too. You need to make a video saying everything you know in Spanish. So we can come back in 6 months, 1 year, all of that stuff, and look back and just be like, damn. Damn, I went on that whole speech, Mark, and you didn't hear none of that? That's crazy. Let me see if I can sum that up. I do all kinds of programming, bro. I do personalized programming. Oh, you got the end of the answer. Okay. Well, the short answer is anything within the scope of things that I've coached before or strength sports. I just don't like taking on people in highly specific things that I have no experience with. Like I don't like training people that are trying to be professional bodybuilders. I like sending them to my friends that are actual bodybuilding coaches. If you just want to do bodybuilding, cool. Powerlifting, Olympic weightlifting, cool. Basketball, football, sports that I know, that I've coached, that I have experience in. Volleyball players too. Marathon runners, yeah. I was a long distance runner before, and I've coached runners. I've coached volleyball players. I have not coached uh, professional bodybuilders, like people that really have their pro card. Because, like I said, it's a whole different world, and there's things that go into that, such as supplements, sometimes illegal, sometimes not, that I don't have that experience with. And so I'm just like, hey, I got multiple friends that actually coach this, so I can refer you to them. I just don't want to take people's money just to be taking it. Like, oh yeah, well let's figure this thing out, you know. So pretty much everything. Would you take a surfer who just wants to get stronger for the sport? Yeah, I got a friend in Puerto Rico that's a surfer. I do his programming. Triathlete. Yeah, Castro's a triathlete. I'm about to train him. He keep procrastinating. But Castro, more than talking to yourself, record it too, bro. I'm telling you, you don't have to post it nowhere. Record it, keep it in your phone, bro, because you're gonna get better at Spanish, and you're gonna want to show people, or you're gonna want to look back for yourself to inspire yourself. And you're like, damn, I don't got no clips, bro. Ever think about competing in bodybuilding? Absolutely not. Nothing about bodybuilding appeals to me. Did you know that the surname Castro is related to the name Castillo? It's derived from the Latin castrum, which means fortification. That's interesting. Mi barba. Muchas gracias, mi HF. Okay, you got it that time. Yeah. Yeah, man. I've coached a lot of people. I've trained a lot of people. And I like training people in person, but I feel fine like coaching people remote too. A lot of people are like, oh, I can't do this, that, and the other remote. Sometimes it is a little more challenging. But the less serious the person is, like I wouldn't want to train LeBron James remote. He's a very serious athlete. Like I want to make sure everything is going perfect, bro. But the less serious the person is, and the more independent they are with their own training, it's easy. A lot of people just don't want the stress of having to try to think of what workouts they should do. So they're just like, man, I'd rather pay somebody once a month, get all my workouts made. Same thing with like an injury or something nagging you. Instead of, like that's my job. I take on that responsibility when I train someone. So if someone says, oh, like my knee's hurting, they don't have to go Googling and trying to figure out what exercises they should do and which they should switch and whatever. I'll be like, I got you, bro. What could a client do that would make you give them their money back and just say you couldn't work for them anymore? Stubbornness, just too much arguing, bro. Like, if you want me to do your shit and you're paying me for it, then let me do my shit. You know what I mean? There's only been 2 people ever that I've just been like, I'm not doing this, bro. And one was in person. It was a lady from Ukraine, bro. She was like my size, bro. She was crazy strong too. She literally told me she beat the shit out of her husband because he slapped her one day and like she literally like beat him to a pulp, dog. Anyways, this lady had like all of the classic I'm a woman and I need to be small shit going on in her head, but she was literally like 240, like dumb swole, bro. And she was like, oh no, I refuse to lift more than 2.5 dumbbell. And I'm like, yeah, but like that's nothing. Like we're getting nothing done. And so, I'm like, all right, today we'll start with a 2.5. Well, maybe next week we'll work our way up or something like that. But we'll be on like leg extension machine. The thing starts at 5 pounds. She'd be like, no, this is too much weight. I don't want to get bulky. You are bulky. Like, you're swole, bro. What are you talking about? And so, like, I think I made it like 2.5 weeks. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna get you another trainer. I'm gonna switch you. And she was like pissed at me. She was like, no, I don't want to be with anybody else. You're the best trainer. I'm just like, bruh, you don't even know if I'm the best trainer. I can't even do nothing. You literally won't let me. You won't let me work you out. Bruh, she was like ready to. She was going off at the front, like, I know I have a contract. He can't switch me. I pay for him. I'm like, bro, you get all your money back, bro. I'll give you that shit out of my pocket, bro. I'm not doing this, bro. I don't care about money that much. I'm not about to. I'm not about to live my life in stress, bro. I'm not about to argue with somebody every day, try to force them to live their life a certain way. Crazy. And then the other one was a guy from the UK. He would be in here sometimes. But he had a psychotic break though, bro. According to what his account messaged me. His account said, oh, this is his parents. He had a psychotic break. He's in, I don't know what the I'm not going to say what I call it because that's a rude word. But like a mental hospital. They said he was in there. And so they're like, all of those messages before was because he was having a psychotic break. But like, I can't even describe to you the messages, bro. Like, it was like laughable, like how bold the messages were. Like, this is a guy that's not strong, and the messages were just like, I'm trying to think of something he said. Like, I literally just busted out laughing. Cause he was like, basically he was like, I think I should switch this exercise for this exercise for this exercise, cause I've been reading and this is the fastest way to get stronger, and basically like I'm not progressing fast enough. I'm starting to think you don't know what you're doing, and blah blah blah, and like, and then I was just like, bro, if you don't think I know what I'm doing, like we can just stop. It's not a big deal. I refund you your money. And he just started going crazy, like, yeah, you'll see when I'm at the 2024 Olympics. And you'll be like, man, I wish I stayed with that guy, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, bro. Good luck. I hope you make it. That'll be dope. And then, like, literally, I, like, gave him his money back. And then I got the message, like, a couple days later from his parents. I'm assuming it's his parents. I don't know if that was real or what. I don't know, bro. That shit was crazy. Too much for me. Like I said, I don't like stress, bro. So playing soccer, and I noticed that my legs get freaking defined when I run a lot. Yeah, probably the increase in activity, you know, losing some body fat, starting to see more muscles in your legs and stuff like that. Folks watch a Chris Jones video, think they have a degree in kinesiology. Yeah, man, there's a lot of people that think they're experts at a lot of things. You know, it's that that scale, the Dunning-Kruger effect, man. You start off, and when you start, you just think you're the best, bro. And after you spend some time doing whatever, then you get depressed. You're like, damn, a lot more information out there than I thought. You know, that's what happens to everybody in language learning. You hit like the intermediate plateau, but you're really just realizing that you didn't know as much as you did before, or as much as you thought you did before. Castro. No, I wasn't scared. A little bit. I ain't gonna lie, she was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little bit scared, bro. More scared that like I was gonna have to defend myself. Not scared of her, but like I said, bro, she was type stocky, bro. She was taller than me too, bro. She was like 5'11" or something like that. 5'11", 240. If y'all seen Encanto, she looked like the swole girl off of there, except Ukrainian. And like I said, bro, she was like, yeah, my husband, he think he can control me. He smacked me one day. She said, I grabbed him by his neck with this hand, and I punched him until I could not punch anymore because my hand was hurting so bad. And I was like, oh, okay, that's good for you. Good for you for defending yourself. I took like 3 steps back. I was like, bro, I need the space. That shit happened. I need to be able to weave, you feel me? Yeah, Castro. Yeah, I ain't gonna speak on that. If you want to tell the chat, you can go ahead. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Giselle, what's up? Castro be going in on the Mr. Wings. Mike, whenever you come out here, bro, you got you want the Ukrainian woman, bro? She'll beat your ass. What was I about to say? Mr. Wings better than American Dad? Yeah, you know what? I'm the wrong person, bro. You gotta, yeah, that's Castro's to answer because all food just be tasting like food to me, bro. There's very few foods where I'm just like, nah, bro, this is different. This is different. Crab boils, crab boils and gators in Louisiana and Texas, different. Texas brisket, different. But outside of that, bro, I just be like, hey, Mexican tacos, there you can't really compare them to nothing else. But everything else, I was like, hey, shit good, bro. It tastes like chicken, you know what I'm saying? Mike, you ain't never ate no gator? That's insane. You telling me you never ate gator? I, this is what I already know what we gotta do. Listen, bro. I don't know if you come in here, but even if you don't come here, bro, eventually I'm gonna be going back to Texas. You gotta come through to Texas, and you gotta eat some gator, bro. People think eating gator is crazy. Oh, you have, but casual, bro. In Texas, that shit mad casual, bro. More so in Louisiana, but in Texas, I got a spot I go to. Get that gator, boy. That's another thing I've thought about since I was a little kid, bro. I'm just like, chickens, cows, pigs, they can't be the best tasting animal because there's so many of them, bro. You know, stuff always tastes better when it's harder to get. Nah, I've never had shark. I thought you weren't supposed to eat shark, bro. Don't they got like something in their system that don't agree with us? Gator from Papados. See, you know, bro. Gator's a little bit better when you get it from a hole in the wall place, but Papados is the shit though. I actually didn't know what Papados was. I had to teach her about that shit. I don't know. It ain't that unique in Texas, bro. Does gator taste like seafood? You know what I find, man? Everything has its own unique taste. But there's so few things to compare it to that we end up saying the same thing for everything. Everybody says everything tastes like chicken. It kind of tastes like chicken. Well, it's like, what other options do you have, bro? You got beef and you got chicken. I guess you got pork too. But mostly all meats are closer to chicken than they are to beef because beef is like huge, dog. It's different. You know what I mean? I don't know. To me, gator tastes like some spicy. It tastes more like spicy chicken or something. Nah, see, fish is different because it's a different. It's like not. It's almost not meat. It is meat, but it's something else, bro. It just tastes different. That's why some people would be like pescatarian. They be like, bro, this shit not even meat. Bro, we gonna hook you up with some gator, bro. Don't even worry. love that Cajun, Creole, Boudin, and jambalaya. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, brother. But yeah. I'm actually, so I'm like a pretty routine person. Like, I eat the same shit every day. But because I'm like that, I really have no problem just trying like some wild stuff whenever it's time. So like, and I remember one time like something ended up happening with the shipment, so we never got it. But there's like some nasty shit. No disrespect. There's some nasty shit from like Sweden or Norway or something like that, bro. It's supposed to like make people throw up and stuff. I was gonna eat that shit, bro. We ordered it and like something happened that didn't come. But if somebody's got like some delicacy, uh, and they're like, oh, like in my country we eat this, I'd be like, yeah, serve that shit up, bro. Eat that shit right now. People be scared to eat like spiders and shit. I'd be like, bro, as long as that shit ain't gonna bite me, I'm not gonna do the live joints. I know people be eating like critters live. I'm not doing that, bro. I ain't eating no octopus live. So that shit can fucking get stuck in my throat and I die. Hell nah, bro. But if it's dead, I try anything once. It was right the first time I had this long taste. Facts. Fear Factor. Bro said Fear Factory. He mixed up Joe Rogan and Rob for a new show. It's a remix show. Darius, you just entered yourself into the cash drawing. Oh, you know a cash drawing? I gotta write your name on there too. Castro. Giselle's name not getting put in there because she owed me money. Rolando? I don't think I wrote your name down. Okay, Rolando. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We got 16 names right now. So I doubt any more people are gonna come. So you got a 1 in 16 chance of getting $100 tonight. Yeah, man. I told everybody when I hit 2K subscribers, I'm gonna give $100 away. Technically, it's gonna be 200, but I'm giving 100 away on live. And then the other way that you can win, it'll be in one of my regular videos. I don't know what I'm gonna do exactly yet, but basically I'm gonna do it like the last time. I'm gonna leave a clue, and you really have to watch my videos to find it. Otherwise, you out of luck. But then again, I kind of just don't want to do that. I could just do 200 tonight. Could just do 2 drawings and give 100 to each person. Put it towards my workout. When you gonna start working out, bruh? I'm not rich. Oh, I'm not rich. Trust me. but it's just a gesture of appreciation. One day they gonna make me some money anyway, so technically it's their money. I'll put it towards my personal programming. That's fair. Let's see if you win. Let's see. I'm thinking it's 11:15. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna do it tonight on a live, but like I said, I don't know if Axel's gonna be done with her schoolwork. Usually when she takes a break, she comments in here. So maybe the next time she takes a break, I'll just tell her I need to do a raffle real fast, and I'll give her the laptop back. 16 names. That's not too bad. I think the last time I think there was like 8 names, something like that. Rolando, that's actually the toughest part about being in Colombia. Oh, that's funny. I got a comment that said that right after. Elber. Yes, I'm in Colombia. But yeah, that's the toughest part about being here. Actually, is like sometimes I'll be like, man, I want some gumbo, bro, or I want a crab boil, or I just want something like very specific. And, you know, technically in the States, you can find anything, probably wherever you are. It might not be as good as the real thing, but like even in Washington, we had crab boils. We had a place that was like a Cajun place. That shit was not Cajun, but they said they were. They made crab boils. It was good enough for when you wanted a crab boil. Shit not happening here, bro. You wake up and decide you want some very specific something, you ain't getting it. You want some Mexican food? That shit is not gonna be Mexican, bro. That boiling crawfish joint in Piato's pretty good. What is it called? That might be the one I'm thinking of. Or am I thinking of one in Seattle? I would know it if I heard the name, but yeah. Axel's like me, Sunday night procrastinator. Absolutely. Absolutely. Can I ever get caviar in Colombia? Elbert, are you rich, bro? Why are you eating caviar, bro? That's rapper shit, bro. I'm in Washington and seafood is bussin'. You're in Washington State? And no, bro. Where are you from? Are you from Washington? And have you been outside of Washington? There's no way. See, Axel was like that too. My wife was just like that, bro. She used to be like, oh, like, no, we have good seafood here. Till you go to the South. Change your whole taste buds up, bro. Mexican food in White Center, south of Seattle. See, but that's the thing. Huge Mexican population, so you get some real Mexican food. Bro, here, there's like next to no Mexicans. And like whatever shit they be using to make the Mexican food here, bro, like I promise you, you're just gonna be like, this is not Mexican food, bro. They probably think it tastes good because they don't really like spice here. But, oh, bro, it's not very bearable. There's like 2 places that are okay, but you just have to avoid getting like traditional tacos. If you get other stuff, some kind of like nachos or something like that, you'll be alright. But the tacos, bro, no, you don't. You do not have a spot, Castro. What is it called, bro? If you tell me something is like Martins or something like that, your food suggestion is getting thrown out the window for 3 weeks, bro. I'm from Colorado. Okay. Well, what are you eating in Washington, bro? What seafood are you eating in Washington? What food type are we talking about? For what? I got lost. I just got lost, but from your comment. Yeah, they got McDonald's, KFC, all those like really big chains. They have them. The menu's just a little different. Like they be serving like a piece of chicken with this shit, bro. I don't know how to explain it, but it's actually really good though. Oh yeah. He said he got a Mexican spot. I'm assuming he came in after. I mean, he said that after I was talking about Mexican food. But yeah, the Mexican food here, not Mexican. It's like what I would imagine All right, not to. I don't want to do too much on the children of immigrants, but like me and Angel talked about last night. You know, you get a couple generations away from the country, and it's like, shit's a little different now. The Mexican food here tastes like maybe some Mexicans came over here 4 generations ago. Maybe they've been passing the recipe down, but just like every generation is just like kind of like, oh, I'm gonna put a Colombian touch on it or something. I don't know. The salsas do not be nah, bro. Everything is just it's not Mexican, bro. If you gave it to me without telling me where it was from, I'll be like, yeah, somebody in the States made this that has no idea about Mexican food. Like that's what I would think. Pretty much any taco truck in Houston is solid. Facts. Facts. Houston and yeah, un poco porque, bro. You just gotta that shit just like everywhere else, bro. Stay out of the bad places. Uh and don't be out late at night just for no reason. You know, get to where you're going, chill, leave. I like Peruvian food better. Bro, alright, there's a spot here. Fire, bro. You get the best Peruvian ceviche you ever had in your life, dog. Can't remember what it's called right now, but I got it saved. Right, you want me to look at my phone? I'm on my phone. Why didn't you just type the name? You want me to pause the live and go look at it? Alright, y'all give me 30 seconds. Castro spoiled. He don't want to type. Alright, I saw it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It looks legit. That doesn't mean it's legit, but the outside they got it down, bro. If I saw that place, I'll be like, might be some Mexican immigrants up in here. I would go in there. Peruvian, Jamaican, Mexican, soul food, American, Chinese, West African. Does Cajun Creole food fall under number 4 or no? Because if not, we gotta throw your list in the trash, bro. But I guess you Peruvian food is very good. I can agree with that. Jamaican food is good. Number 2, I'm not sure about putting number 2, but it's on the list. Okay, so soul food's covering just all black people food, basically. Okay, that's fair. I think I had to put Mexican food at number 1 or 2. I can't say I know enough about. You know what? I'm like, bro, I used to like American Chinese food. Something happened during COVID, bro. I think about that shit now, bro, and I get kind of sick. I don't know how to explain it, bro. But when I was in college in New York, I used to eat orange chicken heavy, bro, like everyday type shit. Orange chicken, General Tso's chicken, however you say that shit, I don't know. Broccoli beef, I'll be tearing that shit up now, bro. Something just irks me when I think about it, bro. And I remember the day that it first happened. I'm like, bro, I love this shit. What happened, bro? I've never been the same, bro. It's very specifically, and this is not really American Chinese, I don't think, but very specifically, teriyaki beef, bro, or beef teriyaki. I don't know which way you're supposed to say that. I almost threw up one time. I was eating that shit during COVID, and just ever since then, I thought of beef teriyaki beef. What the fuck? I don't know how to say it. Can't do it. What's my list? It's hard for me, bro. I don't know. I'm not like a super foodie like that. But like I said, Mexican for sure. Of course, soul food. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna have to spend some time thinking about that one. I have to spend some time thinking. I guess I will put Jamaican food on my list. I suppose. I just don't want to put Chinese food on the list, but I guess my list is pretty similar. Maybe it's just different orders. But Peruvian food is good enough to put on the list, I think. I probably don't have enough experience with it as you, or maybe I'll put it higher. What's my favorite Spanish food? There's a dish here. It's not gumbo, but it's kind of similar. It's called cazuela de mariscos, and it's fire, bro. It's like I could eat that shit every day. Kind of not enough to fill you up, probably, but it's hella good. Hella good. Also like paella. Mediterranean, Middle Eastern food. Facts. Facts. I grew up around Arabs, so I ate that a lot growing up. Man, you know, it's something, now that I think about it, bro, I actually just, I think I ate so much of one thing when I was young that, like, I got older and I can't stand it anymore. Because that's what I used to do, too. I used to eat Middle Eastern food all the time, bro. You're racist, bro. Kool-Aid. Man, I kind of want some Kool-Aid now. I ain't drink some Kool-Aid in a minute, bro. But yeah, soul food's kind of tough to define. It's one of those things that can easily slip some foods in there that don't belong. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, when I saw the Kool-Aid with a C, that was crazy. But you're not black, so you get a pass. If a black person spelled Kool-Aid with a C, I'll be like, what's going on here? Kind of reminds me of Fruit Loops too. People always spell Fruit Loops wrong, cause they spell fruit like really fruit. That's not a black thing. That's just like a regular people thing. Bro, I have no idea how Kool-Aid became a black thing. I think it's more so that we dump so much sugar in it that like people would just be like, oh yeah, they like drinking that shit and dumping all the sugar in there. But even still, like I don't know. I don't know, bro. I was listening to, I hate to say this, but I was listening to a section of Joe Rogan's podcast with Cat Williams, because I'm definitely not watching all that shit. And Joe Rogan asked Cat Williams, why do black people like Newport so much? Or he asked him why they like menthol so much, and Cat was like, Newports. He's like, I'm not gonna answer that because it's racist. I was just like, it's kind of true though. Black people do be smoking Newports, bro. And I know there's some kind of reason for it. I'm sure it's probably like, I don't know the actual reason, so I'm not even gonna begin to speculate. But I know there is a reason for it. There's always a reason for stuff, bro. Whether it's the price or the placement by the government, whatever. There's always something. I can't do more than 30 seconds of Cat Williams or Joe Rogan. Bro, that clip was probably 30 seconds. That's literally all I saw from the podcast. I'm not watching that shit. No, that's a lie. There was another clip that I literally turned off where I'm not even gonna go into it, but it was crazy. And I'm just like, bro, is this what they're sitting around talking about, bro? Targeted marketing. That's what I was really thinking in my head. I said placement, but yeah, that's what I was going for. Okay, what did I miss? Didn't a cult leader kill multiple people with Kool-Aid? You talking about Jim Jones? He's white though. Dude is on a gossip tour. Facts. All right, Mark. If you win, you'll find out later. I'll message you on Instagram or some shit. I don't know when I'm gonna do the drawing. I might do it tonight, but it is getting late, so I might do it tomorrow. But if I do it tonight or tomorrow off of the live, I will probably do it on my phone and screen record my phone just so y'all can see the wheel spin and don't just say that, oh, he just picked his friend or something like that. What's my beef with Rogan? I don't have a beef with him. I just, nothing makes me want to watch his podcast. It's just like it's like, I think we talked about this last time. Like the sauna is the same conversations over and over again, bro. And that's how I feel about his podcast. At one point in time, he had so many fighters on there, and I was like, this is cool, bro. I'm getting to hear these fighters talk for an hour, talk about their lives. And at some point during COVID, probably because of the shot, that's all you started talking about, bro. Everything's politics now. Every clip I see is politics and the shot, bro, and sheep and the left, and I'm like, I don't want to watch a political podcast. That's not what I would sign into your shit for, bro. I was watching it because he was interviewing cool people about their tough experiences and stuff like that. You don't have Insta. Well, I'm still gonna announce who won on here. I'll just make a post and say this person won. Tempa, have you ever tried bandeja paisa? Yeah. I just ate bandeja paisa like 2 days ago, maybe. I like bandeja paisa. Thanks. Mimic, where are you from? If you're asking me that, you must be from around here. Are you from Medellin? Are you from... I know you gotta be from Colombia if you're asking me about bandeja paisa. Yeah, bro, I haven't actually watched a full episode of his podcast literally in like 4 years, bro. Him and Kanye's podcast was so, yeah, I'm definitely not watching those two dudes talk. Every once in a while, I'll see a Kanye clip and I'll be like, I'm gonna watch it because I feel like laughing, bro. And, you know, people get mad, but I'm like, bro, this is pure mental illness that I'm watching, bro. I don't care what kind of genius you want to call it. Bro, I watched a video of him at like a listening party. Maybe it was his listening party. And he was literally ranting without taking a breath for like 10 minutes straight, bro. And I was like, do people not think this is insane, bro? And this girl kept like cheering him on, and he was like, shut up. He's like, if you say something else, you gonna get exiled. And I'm like, exiled? Motherfucker think he's King George or something, bro? I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? So yeah, that's like a once a year thing for me, bro. Like once a year I'll say, all right, I'm gonna watch this Kanye video and just bust out laughing. Yeah, bro. I'm just not a celebrity person, period, to be honest. Like, the closest I get is fighters, because fighters become celebrities. But, and I mainly watch their shit before they become celebrities anyways. Once stuff, like, becomes bigger than them, and they're talking about shit with no substance, and I'm saying, all right, well, that train was fun while it lasted. Are you familiar with the YouTube group AMP? Why does that sound familiar? AMP. AMP. Maybe not. What's AMP? Yeah, Kanye is definitely off his rocker, bro. Ryan Garcia off more than that, bro. He off heroin or something, bro. I don't know if you saw his last post. I'm like, bro, what are you smoking, bro? He needs help. His dad said he's just trolling, but I'm like, bro, if you trolling that bad, you got problems still. I don't know why people think saying like, oh, I'm trolling, like washes away everything that they said. Like people literally be like cursing people's dead kids and saying like pedophile shit. And they're like, bro, I'm just trolling. I'm like, yeah, you sick. If that's trolling, if you're not serious about what you said and you're saying it because you think it's funny, you still got mental problems, bro. Like it's not funny now because you said I'm trolling. Like they're popular with the kids. I brought them up because I saw them at Chipotle yesterday. I legit told them casually I liked the videos and they were shocked that I didn't fan out. AMP, tell me something about him, bro. AMP. Like, what kind of content do they make? AMP. It just sounds so familiar, but I just can't quite place it. I don't know how to describe their content. Is it a podcast? Is it music? Yeah, I know who Kai Cenat is. Yeah, that's really when I knew I was getting old. Kai, Speed, all of those dudes. I'm like, there's no way people are watching this, bro. There's no way. But I gotta remember that I'm not a teenager, bro. Like, just being outrageous and screaming and jumping around. That's cool to teenagers, bro. Like, and like I've learned to cut them a little slack because they are young. Like I remember I didn't like Speed for a really long time because the first clip I ever saw from him, he was like talking to a girl and he said something along the lines of like, if we were the last two people on Earth, would you help me repopulate or something like that, or could we? And she was like, no. And he was just like, well, who's gonna stop me? And she was like, what? And he was like, who's gonna stop me if we're the last two people on Earth? And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck am I watching, bro? I'm like, this is what kids are watching, bro. So I didn't like him for a really long time. Then I realized this dude's like 16, trying to be edgy, and I'm like, I'm not gonna hold that against him for the rest of his life. But I don't watch none of that shit, bro. That shit's weird, bro. Like I said, I get it. A bunch of 10-year-olds watching you, you're like the coolest person in the world if you cuss and scream and make faces. That Kai Cenat and Speed stuff isn't in that age, bro. I don't think so either. Kai's just loud and annoying. Yeah, like I said, I try not to hate on people, man. Like they're getting crazy paid, which is cool, changing their families' lives and stuff just for sitting on a screen just like this. So I can't be too mad at it, but like I said, I'm not a teenager, so it's really hard for me to understand that shit. Yeah, facts. Facts. And that's the other thing I don't get too, bro. Like, how can they even, it's like, there's so many people in their chats. I'm like, there's no way they read those comments, bro. I'm like, what? I don't know, bro. All of that shit's weird. But like, I realized how different things were now when I saw Speed, like, doing World Cup stuff, bro. Like, he's with, like, celebrity, like, big-time heroes to people in soccer, bro. People are like, yo, how did he meet him? Oh, he got to touch the Ballon d'Or. He got to play in this celebrity soccer game. And I'm like, oh, these dudes are, like, famous, bro. I didn't realize how big Twitch streamer was until I started seeing, like I said, multi-million-dollar, these opportunities that they're getting. So I'm like, basically, that's like, basically like the generation above us, like, they didn't understand, like, quote unquote influencers and that you could make money from YouTube and other applications. And, like, I guess it's the same thing. Because at first I was like, bruh, how could you be popular from streaming? But You can. You definitely can. Oh yeah, they're more popular than celebrities. Yeah, cause their engagement is crazy. Cause like they'll have a chat, and like actually like X thousands of people are watching. Not just like, oh, I have this follower count. Like, bro, them motherfuckers be watching the stream every night. And that's another thing too. Like they literally do that shit all day, every day, bro. People be like, yo, I didn't see your stream yesterday. I'm like, bitch, I'm not streaming every day, bro. I'm not about to sit in front of the screen every day, bro. I can't do it, bro. You get 2 days a week, 3 if I'm just feeling bored. How's the weather in Colombia? In this part of Colombia, it's always hot, bro. Literally always hot. I once knew a guy with 6 fingers on each hand. Ew, bro. That's a random fact that we didn't need to know. Thinking about people getting rich off that makes me so goddamn mad. It is fair, bro. You know, I used to think like that in a way, but if you ever try, if you ever try to make content, bro, or try to do something like this, you're gonna realize how much time this shit takes, like how much energy goes into it. Mike could tell you too, like, bro, that shit could be fun when you start, but you get to a point where you're like, bro, I don't even know like what the fuck I can make a video about now. I don't know what I want to talk about tomorrow. I've talked about everything on this subject possible, I think. Yeah, no, it's definitely not rocket science, but I'm just saying, it's not like they record a video one time and it's a once a month thing. Like, the motherfuckers be, like I said, they be in front of that screen all day, bro. I get on TikTok pretty often just to look at funny videos. And there's a few Puerto Rican gamers that I follow. And bro, I'm talking about, I wake up, I see the little icon that says they're live. I'll get off of here right now, I swear to God, bro. And they'll be live. And I'm like, bro, they literally sit on this thing and stream, like anytime they're not at work, bro, they just stream playing video games. That's insane, bro. But that's how you would cover everyone that would watch you in different time zones and shit like that. So it's too much for me. I'm not doing that shit. Standing in front of a camera for 8 hours. Yeah, no. I'm not doing that shit, bro. Alright then, Mike, we'll let you know if you win the money. I think I'm about to get off of here soon too. I don't think Ox is gonna be done with the laptop, so I'll give it, let me see what I'm at. I'll give it a couple more minutes. I don't know, it's still pretty lit up in here. I might keep it going until like 12. I'm not staying on here past 12 though, y'all. I'm old, bro. I can't stay up that late. Gotta get my beauty sleep, you feel me? It reminded me of the book. Oh, the book of Genesis, where the daughters got the dad drunk so they could sleep with him or repopulate the earth. Bro, we're not talking about this no more. Of course I need it. I'm beautiful, bro. What you mean? Gotta stay beautiful, you feel me? You start missing sleep, you start getting ugly, you feel me? I can't have that. Can't do it. What time you got class with Will tomorrow, bro? So I can know. So I can check afterwards and be like, what'd you learn today, bruh? Choo choo, choo choo. Pamela choo choo, Pamela choo choo. You gotta work night shift, bro? Wait, when do you go to work? Soon? Castro, Life of Meek. The Life of Meek got classes with Will too. Y'all both about to be his star students. Oh, so you're gonna wake up, do class, and then go. I turned 15 today. Happy birthday, youngster. Hey, bro, you need to go to bed. What are you doing? But you don't got school tomorrow? What month is it? What month is it? It's March. You don't got school tomorrow, bro? So you choose Army over Air Force or Navy? Who? Me? No. What? Who told you that? I just joined the Army. That's a horrible choice, bro. I would not tell anybody else to do that shit. 15. I was 15 in 2011. When was I 15? Ooh, that's how I know I'm old, bro. I can't even think of when it was, bro. Let me see. I graduated in 2010. So I was 15 in like 2007, bro. That's insane, bro. It's crazy because I remember old ass dudes talking to me when I was 15, and they'd be like, man, before you know it, you're gonna be my age. I'll be like, bro, yo, shut your old ass up, bro. I ain't never gonna be 30. What are you talking about, bro? Got me, bro. Father time got me. I ain't 15 no more. Yeah, man. Enjoy your youth. Be 15, bro, and do 15-year-old stuff. Don't try to grow up too fast, bro. You can't turn the clock back, bro. It seems like getting older is cool, and it is. I really enjoy growing up, to be honest. I like aging. That sounds weird, but I get to be more of an adult, more wise, more experienced. I get to stay out of the way of young people. There's a lot of stuff you gotta worry about when you're younger that you don't gotta worry about when you're older. So, different phase of life, but I love it though. That was supposed to be a question. Why you choose Army over Air Force or Navy? I wouldn't. That's the answer to your question. I don't see a reason to choose the Army over the Air Force. Except if you really need to leave tomorrow because the Air Force ain't gonna let you. But the Army will be like, sure, pack your bags, bro, let's go. Let's get you out of here. What is that supposed to say? No mentira? Mentira. It's Mentira. But yeah, the Army will have your ass. Get 'em. Literally, so this is a random sidetrack story. But when I re-enlisted, so when I got done with West Point, I like dipped out for a second, and I was like, fuck the military, bro. Then, like I said, I realized I needed to pay for school. I was like, fuck, I gotta join again. I actually went to the Air Force. I went to the Air Force side. I took the ASVAB for the Air Force. I did everything for the Air Force. And they're like, all right, man, shit, you're good to go. You got the highest score you can get. Pick any job you want. Have you out of here. Bro, they said some month. And I was like, oh. I'm like, in 2 months? And they're like, no, in 14 months next year. And I was like, what the? I'm like, 14 months? I'm like, bro, no, what are you talking about? I'm like, are you being for real? He's like, yeah, the wait time's 14 months. Get you shipped out and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, nah, bro, I won't even want to be in anymore at that point. So I was like, am I allowed to go talk to the Army? He was like, you can do whatever you want, bro. Went over to the Army. I was like, how fast can y'all get me out of here, bro? And they were like, shit, you gotta get your packet from the Air Force. I told them what score I had. They're like, if you want that similar job in the Army, they're like, oof. It was like right before my birthday. It was like, they're like, we could get you out in like 2 days. And I was like, all right, cool. And so I literally drove to San Antonio to get all my stuff from my apartment. I drove back to my parents' house, and I left from there. So it was like 1 day trip to get all my stuff. Came back, then I drove to go leave. I was gone, bro, 2 days versus 14 months. But I definitely was gonna pick the Air Force over the Army. The Army sucks, dog. Bad. Do I think I should have waited? Hell no, bro. 14 months doing what? Doing what, bro? That shit would have changed my whole life. I'm not a waiter, bro. I'm not. If there's a path in front of me, I want to start. Because the longer you wait for something, shit gets fucked up. And you mess up opportunities. And you're like, fuck, bro. If I would have just did it instead of thinking so much, instead of waiting. A lot could happen in 14 months, bro. Like, not like I was into no super crazy shit, but I definitely had gotten into some fights recently, and I was like, bro, like, I'm just not trying to be around here, bro. I literally wanted to go ASAP. I wanted to go. I wanted to pay for my school, and I was like, getting away from here for a year would be a good thing. Like, so, did a 4-year contract. Technically, no. Technically, it was 5. Here's the thing. Every person that signs up for the military signs an 8-year contract, whether they know it or not. But there's what's called the inactive reserve. So when people tell you, oh yeah, I signed a 3-year contract, you signed 3 years active, 5 years inactive, which basically means that like if some shit pops out tomorrow, they're gonna call you and they're gonna be like, put your uniform on because you're inactive, but you're still part of the force. So it's like people know, but then they cry when they get called back. It's like, well, yeah, bro, like you signed an 8-year contract. That's what everyone does. So yeah, but yeah, I signed a 5-year contract because I wanted the bonus, and I got a crazy little $50,000 bonus that doesn't exist anymore because I blew that shit. I literally was like, bro, so they give you half up front and then they give you 25% every 2 years, and I got 25K, which was less than 25K because they took like 30% in taxes, which is some bullshit. I'm like, how you gonna tax bonus money, bro? I didn't like what the. I don't want to talk about it. So when it hit my account, it was actually like, it was like something in the teens, bro. 19,000, something like that. I was like, bruh, I basically got $20,000 in my account. I was like, there's literally no way I could ever spend this. I'm also getting a check from the military. I'm still getting paid every 2 weeks and shit. And that shit would be at 20,000. You go to motherfucking shopping spree, do some other stuff. You like, damn. But it's 17K though. Like, there's just literally no way I could blow that next month. Damn. Shit on 14K? What the Bro, I did that shit like every month until my shit was back to regular numbers and I didn't have a bonus no more, bro. And I literally told myself every single time, I'm like, when I get my next bonus, the next portion, the 25%, I'm like, I'm not gonna do what I did with the 50%. Boy, I'll get that shit and do the exact same thing because I was young and stupid. I wasn't buying nothing crazy. It's just, if you don't do something with your extra money, if you just leave it in your account, you're just gonna buy shit that you don't need. Or shit that you do need that you you just wouldn't have bought before. I'd just be like, man, my running shoes aren't comfortable anymore. I'm about to buy some new ones. I just bought the old pair like a month ago, bro. Like, man, I've been putting in too much work, bro. I need to buy a new pair of running shoes. Damn, these clothes, they're not fresh no more when I work out. They don't feel the same. I'm gonna go buy me a new gym outfit. Just buying hella shit. See, right now, I'll be like, I got 5 gym outfits. I just keep rotating them shit. So I'm gonna buy extra for it. But you get some extra money, you be like, ooh, that little tracksuit right there, fire though, bro. Actually, bro, I needed that. Way the motivation you just said. Yeah, man. There's nothing wrong with patience, but a lot of times, like I said, waiting can be bad, bro. You can always adjust if you take an immediate step. But if you never take the step, bro, you don't know what's gonna happen when you take the step. A lot of people plan a bunch of stuff out. Most people plan stuff out. I know lots of people that say they want to be content creators. They say they want to be athletes. They say this, that, and the other. And they're like, well, my plan is this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and then after 6 months, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, You don't know that the market's gonna be the same in 6 months. You don't know that YouTube's gonna exist in 6 months, bro. TikTok didn't exist one day. Now that motherfucker got all like, bro. You could fucking post a TikTok, get so many views on there. YouTube used to be the shit. It's not anymore. You can still do stuff on YouTube, but all the streaming and all the young people are on Twitch and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's yeah. Like I said, it's better to take the step and then make an adjustment afterwards instead of like making this big masterpiece plan and then you take the first step of your plan and that shit's wrong anyway. And you're like, damn, I didn't expect that. It's just never know. Man. My JROTC instructor was recalled for either the Afghanistan or Iraq invasion. He was an Apache pilot. He retires in '05. Nice. Yeah, lots of people got called back during that. Or even worse. What's worse than being called back is not being let go. Like getting stop loss, bro. Like, imagine you sign however many years and like it's your last day, bro. You're like, yo, thanks for everything. And then the sirens going off and yeah, bro, they're like, yeah, no, we're going to war, bro. So just go ahead and take all that shit out the car. Get ready to go to Afghanistan. Like, what? Like, no, bro, I had all this shit in order. I was about to go home to my daughter. Yeah, don't care. Don't care. Paciencia. Castro, when is your next class with Will, bro? Okay, Call of Duty Killer, we can play tomorrow. Hit me up. What y'all think, man? Should I get off at 12? It's in about 2 minutes. Been on for a minute. You fell asleep. It's not even 12 o'clock yet. You woke back up before bedtime. I think I'm about to get off. Maybe at 12. And then I will do the drawing on my phone. I'll put everybody's name in. I'll do the drawing on my phone. I'll probably post it as a short and not a full video. And then, like I said, hopefully someone from America wins, so I don't have to figure out how to send international money. But if not, I might have to figure it out. But y'all will see the winner sometime shortly after I get off of here, probably. And then I'll have to get in contact with them and send them the money. Or no, 2 people. I'm gonna pick 2 people. My fault. 16 names, 2 people. As usual, former Delta operator who was among the first to go into Afghanistan still doesn't want to say he never would have thought he would still be in there 20 years later. Or we would still be in there, of course. Nobody thinks that about any war, but all wars are stupid and they last too long, so it be like that, man. Okay. It's midnight. Why is there 9 people in here? That's crazy. Jonah, I'm not gonna get on here tomorrow. I'm not gonna be on live stream tomorrow. The next time I live stream will be Tuesday or Wednesday. I just do it like twice a week. But I will post the 2 winners of the money when I get off of here. So give it like 5 to 10 minutes. I'll upload it and I'll let y'all know. Alright. Appreciate everybody. Salute. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. But like I said, I'll post whoever won tonight. So, peace.